yard bad, she gon' go fast. Murder that pussy, I told tags. I be in mine, you should be.
Yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy 5.0 Bobo, and we are back again with another video. Today's gonna be a super quick video. I kind of just wanted to touch bases with you guys upon how the car's been driving while running the E85 and long tube headers by Stainless Power. Oh, I got something in my eye. Now I got the sun in my eye. Right now I'm driving to a spot where I'm gonna kind of talk to you guys. Basically kind of like giving you guys my review upon running the Stainless Power headers and running E85. I should say it's been about 2,000 miles while running on E85. And as far as the headers go, the mileage, I think I put around maybe 100, 200 miles on the headers alone. I got some things that you guys might want to hear, especially if you guys plan on doing a full bolt-on on your Mustang. There's definitely some things that you guys should know when doing it. There's going to be some things down the line that might scare you a little bit when it comes to, you know, your car, because obviously you want your car to run good and you don't want any problems to happen to your car, and you know, you want a good running car overall. So there's going to be some things that you guys might need to hear out, and definitely it's a learning experience for me alone, because this is new to me. I've always had goals of like fully upgrading a car or doing like simple bolt-ons on a vehicle, but I never went through with it because either money was tight or I was just scared to do it because I didn't want my car to be super loud. With that being said, we're almost to the area right now. I'm gonna give you guys a little sound clip of what the Mustang sounds like. I'm not gonna go too crazy because police have been out for these past couple of days, considering it was 4th of July. Oh, you know what? They locked it up. I was gonna pull in here and I was gonna make a video, but it does not look like the side that I need to go through is open, because I don't know if you guys see it, but there's some spikes on the ground over there on that side, and I don't want to pop my tires. So we're gonna go back around and actually know a parking lot that I might be able to go to make this video. Now it's at my old job, so I'm gonna pull up to my old job and I'm gonna continue the video there and kind of hop out and do a walk around of the vehicle and mainly just talk about my experience with running E85 and headers. But that being said, get back to you guys when I get there. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit notifications for your boy. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Yee! Oh my God, now I gotta leave this area because this camera is saying that I'm in an alert area and that I need to leave. All right, so I gotta find another area to go to, guys. Hopefully I'm good. Doesn't look like I'll be good with that big old camera system they got over there now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood and basically show you guys the clearance that I had upon the installation. I don't know if you guys can see that down there, but there is the clearance. You can kind of see down there like what I'm talking about. This motor, I literally have to take off the motor mounts, raise the motor up completely, meaning I have to take all this stuff off, even the air box, to raise this motor up in order to be able to clear the headers and install them, and obviously take out the other headers, the stock ones. But with that being said, I thought that this job was going to be maybe like a one-day job, and that was the plan. I was planning on getting this done in one day, and to be honest, it didn't work out as planned, and I was very, very disappointed. And I kind of wanted to like give up on doing it. Like, I was very quick with saying, you know what, I'm about to sit here and I'm about to put the stock header back on. I can't do it. It was very difficult. I didn't end up, people were recommending that I use the metal Ford's metal gasket for the header, but I ended up using something else named a brand called Fill Pro for the gasket, with a little bit of RTV to hold the gasket up. Now my only problem with the RTV is I'm more concerned on the passenger side, as when I put the gasket up, the RTV kind of got a little messy along the surface, so I'm more afraid of that causing some problems. But I'm kind of hoping that it won't cause any problems and that will be good for a good, you know, a good while. But I do have a feeling that I'm gonna have to revisit the header gaskets later down the line due to how messy it was when I installed the headers. Other than that, I mean, it wasn't too bad of an install. It took me about a week or so, and that's mainly because like the shop I was doing it in was my job. As you guys know, I am a service express technician for Subaru, and I was very limited on the time that I could work on my vehicle, so I wasn't really able to stay there for a long time, which left me like very limited on time. But we got it done. That's it. Now I want to talk to you guys about the E85, right? So it feels good. E85 added a lot of power, and honestly I don't see myself switching back unless I want to continue, or I want to go through with shooting flames out the back end of this damn car. That originally was the plan when I went with the headers, but when I found out how loud the car would be if I were to run catless on the Roush catback, it just wouldn't be worth it. So with that being said, I kept the cats on there for the headers, and that's the plan for that. But going back to E85, now one thing I did not know is that E85 can basically dilute your oil. From what I don't know if I'm saying the right thing, but I know it can kind of water down your oil a little bit and make it more thin. And that's something that I didn't know. I was running the Subaru's oil and I didn't have no additives to it, and as you know, I don't know if any Subaru cars run any E85, so I don't think their oil is really capable for like the high performance and E85 aspect type of part of things. But I was running the Subaru's oil 5W30 mainly because I worked there, so I was just like, it was convenient, you know what I mean? Now after the first oil change while running E85, I did notice that the car was ticking super loud, but I ended up doing an oil change twice on this car, thinking that after the second time doing an oil change it would fix that ticking sound. But it turns out that it didn't really fix the ticking sound. It just stayed the same volume. So I went ahead and looked at some videos, and I was hella tripping off of it. I was pulling up to some friends and seeing if I was gonna potentially have to put the stock headers back on, and that was my fear. So with that being said, I was panicking. Now I looked at some videos that kind of related to the sound of the tick, and it turns out that it's a barbecue tick and it's normal. I went ahead and got some Ceratec, and I think I have the bottle in my trunk. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. I watched a lot of videos and a lot of people poured this in their car. It's a Ceratec liquid moly. I guess it's supposed to help with additional friction, or it's supposed to help with getting rid of any friction and basically add a protectant inside of the motor. So I went ahead and poured a whole bottle in that, and honestly, I don't hear a tick at all. But at the same time, it still concerns me because, as you guys know, these Gen 3 motors are not cheap and they're super expensive. So my fear with that being said is, what is that ticking noise? Is it bad? Now I'm gonna set the camera up behind the car and give you guys a startup and an idle. I'm also going to give you a couple of revs so you guys can see what this car sounds like with stainless power long tube headers paired with a Roush off-road X pipe and the Roush catbacks. It's loud as hell, and considering I live in California, it ain't the smartest decision. But let me tell you, I'm like paranoid when I drive this car because I did get state refed at once, and I would say that is one of my fears right now, is getting state refed again. But honestly, as long as you drive the car normal, you don't hear anything. It doesn't sound bad, it doesn't sound super loud. But let me go ahead and set up the camera in the back. I don't really have anything to stand the camera up on, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove my mount, and I'm gonna set it up behind the car so you guys can hear what this thing sounds like. Bro, this thing is crazy loud, bro. Like, I don't understand, bro. I wish headers were legal to run. I really wish they were. I love it. The way it sounds, everything. The way it revs up, it sounds so smooth. I'm gonna give you guys, I'm not gonna do a flyby video on this one where I leave the camera out, simply because I don't wanna leave the camera out and I don't want someone to steal it. So with that being said, I don't have anywhere where I can really speed down the street and get you guys a flyby. But make sure you guys stay tuned on those short videos, because I am going to later down the line get some, because I do have a spot I can go to where I could essentially get some videos like that. And it's most likely going to be in a short video. But let me get some interior drives for you guys so you guys can see what the car sounds like when just driving in the interior. If I can set the camera up somewhere to show you guys what it sounds like, I'll do so. But right now, let's hop in the car and let's get some interior clips. Now off the bat, guys, we're in regular drive. Normal acceleration, sorry, it accelerates very quietly. It's not super loud. All right, you guys, there we go. Gonna do some normal acceleration as if you're pulling out the lot. Remember, guys, I live in California, so it's crucial that this car can stay silent. As you guys can hear, it's not loud. It's like, it sounds like a normal Mustang, guys. Like, it doesn't sound hella loud. But as soon as we put this thing in sport mode, watch this. Normal acceleration, guys. Let's put it in sport mode. We're in third gear. Now we're getting loud. Now it's loud. Once you're high up in RPMs, this car gets nothing but louder. It's loud when you're in third gear. Fourth gear now. We're in fourth gear. Stupid loud, guys. Oh my gosh. Honestly, don't even feel comfortable with going fast down the street. It's extremely loud. I'm not gonna lie, I just seen a car that looks like a cop, but I can't really pinpoint if it's a cop or not. I'm gonna pull into one of these parking lots and I'm gonna just probably end it from there. This thing is insane, guys. I'm gonna pull into this parking lot right here. Downshifts are pretty smooth and crisp. It's, my gosh, guys. I wish I could get some outside clips for you guys, man. This car is insane, dude. It really is insane. All right, I'm gonna pull up over here and I'm just gonna end the video right here. My final say upon this is, if you are going to fully modify your car or go full bolt on, as they say, I say do it. Man, you only live once. Get it done, you know what I'm saying? Have fun with the car, enjoy it, build it, try not to break it. I mean, I don't know what else to say upon that, you know? If you're not racing, drive it normal. There's always a time and a place, remember that. With that being said, enjoy the cars, man. Build them, enjoy them. Get them tuned by Lund Racing. I like Lund Racing. There's a lot of other tuners out there that are probably better. There's probably worse out there. Whatever you do, do not go with Bama. They will blow your shit up. It's either they'll blow your shit up or your motor's probably compromised and that's what's gonna blow your shit up. But other than that, this will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed those revs. There's not a lot of videos out there reviewing the Roush catback with headers on these cars, so I thought I'd make one so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Catch you guys on the next video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit notifications, man. Peace.